just an information to everyone. Morning, and thanks for joining us today. We are also going live on YouTube. Those who find it difficult to join on Zoom can also go on YouTube. That's a facility which we are giving to others and more people to join. Thank you.
Hi, good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to District 116 Toastmasters Annual Speech Conference 2020. We request that you keep your audio muted and your video switched off at all times during the contest. And please refrain from recording any part of this contest. We will provide you the official recording at our district website. Welcome to Amazement 2020.
Hi, hello, assalamu alaikum, namaste, namaskar, kamastaka, vanakkam. Good morning to all of you. District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster, Raghavan Menon. Past International Director, Distinguished Toastmaster, Josh Thomas. DTAC Chair, Shyam Sundar. Current past district division area club leaders, contestants, role players, fellow Toastmasters and guests attending this event from different part of the world. A very good morning once again. My name is Venkat, your District 116 Public Relations Manager. And today, I'm going to be the host for this event. On behalf of District 116 and DTAC organizing team, I welcome each one of you for this day 3 of District 116 Toastmasters Annual Conference 2020 online. Before we proceed, let me read the district mission. We build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. There are a few ground rules. Number 1, except the speaker, all others are requested to keep your mic and camera in off condition at all the time, unless you are asked to switch on. Number 2, speakers are requested to refrain from making any reference to politics, sex, or religion in the speeches. Number 3, for a better meeting, rather I would say conference experience, I suggest everyone to view in the speaker's view. This you can find at the right top of your Zoom screen. And number 4, we are recording this session, and the recorded version will be made available in our district website later. And this conference is being broadcasted live in YouTube. You can watch it live in DTAC2020 YouTube channel or District 116 website. Do you know there were more than 500 attendees attended our day 1 and 2 of this conference. We got a very positive feedback about the way we hosted the event. Thank you so much for all your feedback and suggestions. It was possible only because all the role players support. Here I'm very happy to announce the very talented team of co-hosts who are working behind the screen to give a wonderful virtual conference experience to all of us. Here we go, our co-hosts and heroes of the day. Toastmaster Kumaran, Toastmaster Neshi Kumar, Toastmaster Parul Srivastava, Toastmaster Shamir PH, Toastmaster Shehriaz, and Toastmaster Shoaib Asgar. And the contest manager for this District 116 Toastmaster Annual Conference is Leo Wotega. Ladies and gentlemen, our talented co-host and ever-cool contest manager, Leo Bottega. Can we have a round of applause, please? Thank you. If you need any technical assistance during this meeting, including audio, video settings, or any Zoom meeting experience, you may contact any of our co-hosts. In particular, Toastmaster Nishikumar, Toastmaster Kumaran, and me. You can find our contact numbers are on the screen now. You may please make a note of that. Thank you. Now, it's a time to introduce and welcome our Master of Ceremonies to take this event forward. She's part of my public relations team this year. I'm very proud of her. She's the current Vice President Public Relations of Hamad Toastmasters. Enthusiastic Toastmasters started her Toastmaster journey just 15 months ago. Trained the life coach and leadership coach, working as a coach and performance development specialist in Ministry of Public Health, Qatar. She is helping to transform many people's life, being a life coach and trainer. She is also a president of SAVA Association for Consulting and Innovative Training. And most important thing, she celebrated her birthday just yesterday. Let's extend the birthday wish to her and welcome the Master of Ceremonies, Toastmaster Mai Abuzaina, with your round of applause, please.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Venkat, for the kind introduction and for the greetings. You made my day. Thank you very much. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, good morning. Welcome to the new morning with a smile on your face, love in your heart, good thoughts in your mind, and passion in your eyes. Wish you a lovely morning always. Welcome to day 3 of DTAC 2020, the District 116 Toastmaster Annual Conference online. Today, we shall conclude the 3-day online conference. Dear international audience, are you ready to laugh? Let's say yes. Are you ready to laugh? Be motivated or speak off the cuff. To give you an overview of today's program, kindly refer to our online agenda at DTAC2020.d116.org. Last week, we had our international speech, contest, and interactive session with the 2014 World Champion of Public Speaking. Today, we shall be having 3 contest categories: humors, evaluation, and table topics. Our champion speakers in the division conference will meet once again in the final stage of competition. Before we proceed with the contest proper, let me call on dear past international director to address the conference. Distinguished Toastmaster George Thomas. He's a DTM George Thomas is a Toastmaster for the last 24 years. Held several leadership positions, including President of Qatar Toastmasters Club, Area Governor, Division Governor, District Governor, and International Director. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome distinguished Toastmaster George Thomas with a virtual round of applause.
Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. District Governor Raghavan, other district officials, fellow Toastmasters, chair of this conference, Sham, and distinguished guests and audience from all over the world. We Toastmasters, our motto is to make leaders. Toastmaster where leaders are made. We do this in every event which we conduct and participate. Our club meetings and a conference like a district conference like this, whatever we do it for the benefit of our members, to improve their leadership and communication skills. Constantly, we are giving them opportunities, we are challenging them, we are stretching them so that they become better. When we actually improve our leadership and communication skills, we become more effective, better individuals and better human beings. Have you ever realized when we become or when we give opportunity to others to change, what are we actually doing? We are empowering them. We are making them self-reliant, self-confident. We are changing them. We are impacting their life. We are turning the life around. That's what we are doing. When we do that, please don't underestimate the power of a touch, the power of a smile, the power of a kind word, the power of a listening ear, the power of an honest compliment. Because these small things can make a big impact in the life of somebody else. Dalai Lama said, the planet does not need more successful people. The planet desperately needs peacemakers, healers, restorers, storytellers, and lovers of all kinds. Dalai Lama said, the planet does not need successful people. The planet desperately needs more peacemakers, more healers, more restorers, storytellers, and lovers of all kinds. So, fellow Toastmasters, when we make a better leader of our members, let them be healers, let them be peacemakers, let them be kind, let them be humane, let them be better human beings. Remember, the universal language is not text or emailed or spoken. It is felt. So you need to make them feel, not heard, or not just heard, or not just see. So fellow Toastmasters, in today's conference, let us try to touch our fellow members so that they will become a better human being, a better person, along with them becoming a better communicator and leader. Over to the contest host.
Thank you very much for the insightful message, distinguished Toastmaster George Thomas. I know we are now ready to hear humorous stories. So let's begin our District 116 online humor speech contest. To lead us in the first category of today's contest is Toastmaster Sagunakar Bakala. Our contest chair, Sagunakar Bakala, is a marine engineer with over 28 years of experience in the maritime sector. He loves adventures and began on a sail ship in the midst of the Pacific Ocean is one of his greatest adventures so far. An avid reader and an ardent fan of public speaking. His passion in communication developed even more when he joined Toastmasters for 2 years now. From being shy to a confident Toastmaster, he has taken up on himself to be a best version he can ever be. Virtual friends, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our humor speech contest chair Toastmaster Sagunakar Bakala with a round of applause.
Thank you, Maya. Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. Welcome to District 116 Toastmasters Online Humorous Speech Contest 2020. It is indeed our pleasure to have over 200 here logged in and many more viewing it live on YouTube on this Friday morning. You indeed have done your bit to encourage our contestants today. You would be intrigued to know the purpose of today's contest. I, for one, feel it's twofold. First, to provide an opportunity for the speakers to improve upon their speaking abilities and recognize the best as an encouragement to all. Second, the audience has an opportunity to learn by observing the proficient speakers who have benefited from their Toastmasters training. Francis Bacon once observed, "Imagination was given to man to compensate for what he is not. Sense of humor to console him for what he is." Here, we remember humor in the midst of an emotional chaos that most of us are enduring. And to make this contest give us that elusive bliss, and even better, tranquility. Our speakers have the requisite ammo and humor entwined into the repertoire to tickle you and leave you in splits. I'm more than sure that you are all eagerly waiting for the contest to begin. So let's rock on. All the contestants have been briefed and have collected their signed documents confirming their eligibility and speech originality. They have been informed about the online speech procedure and effective delivery of speech on this platform. To ensure proper conduct of today's online contest, we have a team of indefatigable Toastmasters who serve as today's role players. Our timers for today are Renwick D'Souza and Priyanka Tiwari. We have an outstanding panel of judges and ballot counters, who I will not introduce, but will be led by our wonderful Chief Judge, distinguished Toastmaster Asha Shriju Thomas. Let us give a round of applause to these dedicated role players. The judges have been briefed by the Chief Judge and they are ready to start. Just a reminder, this speech contest is being recorded. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 8 contestants competing today. Contestants, please turn on your videos now. Co-host, can I have a confirmation, please?
Only Toastmaster. Yeah, all set. We can move ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, co-host. The speaking order is as follows. Contestant number 1, Pradnya Umrani. Pradnya Umrani. Contestant number 2, Deepti Potnis. Deepti Potnis. Contestant number 3, Priya Shembekar. Priya Shembekar. Contestant number 4, Sunil Kumar Menon. Sunil Kumar Menon. Contestant number 5, Ajaya Rogiye. Ajaya Rogiye. Contestant number 6, Sheik Abdul Kader Malik. Sheik Abdul Kader Malik. Contestant number 7, Hitesh Savaliya. Hitesh Savaliya. Contestant number 8, Eyad Hudaib. Eyad Hudaib. So there we have all the speakers, and indeed it's a great lineup. Let's give them a huge round of applause. All the contestants can switch off your cameras now. All the contestants and judges have been briefed about the contest rules, the highlights for the benefit of the audience, and a reminder to all are as follows. The speech time is from 5 to 7 minutes. Contestants who speak less than 4 minutes and 30 seconds or more than 7 minutes and 30 seconds will be disqualified. The timing begins with the speaker's first definitive, verbal, or non-verbal communication with the audience. The timer will use a green virtual background at 5 minutes and will remain on for the next 60 seconds. The yellow virtual background at 6 minutes and will remain on for the next 60 seconds. The red virtual background at 7 minutes and will remain on until this speech has been concluded. No signal will be used to indicate if a speaker goes over time. However, in the event of a technical failure, the speaker will be given a 30-second grace period. The contestant must pin the timer before starting their speech. The speech duration is not to be considered by the judges. After the contestant has finished, there will be a minute of silence between the speakers for the judges to complete their scores while we prepare the next speaker. Protests are limited to the eligibility and originality and only must be lodged by the voting judges or the contestants, both of whom have already been briefed on this procedure. Chief Judge, may we now proceed with the contest?
Yes, we can proceed with the contest. All the contestants are here, so you can move on.
Thank you, Chief Judge. We will have a minute of silence for the first contestant to prepare. Let us welcome contestant number 1. Pradnya Umrani. Let's give her a big round of applause. Pradnya, is your mic unmuted and your video switched on?
Yes.
Thank you. Have you pinned the timer 01 and the timer visible on your screen?
Yes.
Thank you. Please repeat after me. This is an audio video check for DTAC 2020.
This is an audio video check for DTAC 2020.
Thank you. I can see and hear you well. Judges, may please ensure that your screens are on speaker view to enable better judging. Pradnya Umrani, Gen Next. Gen Next, Pradnya Umrani.
Thank you. On a Women's Day evening, my husband entered home and started shouting, "Darling, you wanted assistant at home, isn't it? I have a gift for you. Lady assistant of my choice to a lady of my destiny." I was shocked. What a nice way of celebrating Women's Day by gifting lady to a lady. He continued, "She is smart, she is brilliant, she is an amazing entertainer," and said, "I liked her at first sight." Are you getting tense? Relax. She was not any Miss World. She was Alexa or Amazon Alexa. Contest chair, panel of judges and Toastmasters, good morning. Alexa got a grand welcome at home. As we energized her, she energized everyone in the home. My mother-in-law, 440 volt, first rushed in and said, wait, guests are always welcome with sweets. Alexa, tell us a recipe of any nice Indian sweet dish. She immediately started, here is a recipe for you. And she told perfect step-by-step recipe of Indian dessert. My mother-in-law instantly certified her a well-mannered lady and added, I was expecting same kind of daughter-in-law. Now my mother-in-law was expecting artificial daughter-in-law to cook artificial sweets, to eat with her artificial teeth. New generation mother-in-law. Now my horsepower kids started testing Alexa's smartness by asking some funny questions. Alexa, tell me tricks how to avoid exercises. Alexa, whether you are born a real baby or a test tube baby. Alexa, how to fool mom. Alexa, how to stop dad snoring. Well, Alexa was trying her best, but as per my evaluation, she needs to join Toastmaster International to improve her voice modulation. My kids' questionnaire stopped in between when my son started shouting, Dad, Dad, here is something strange. She is a lady, still she apologizes. Even if I called her stupid, she only says, that's not very nice. No lectures. She is far different from all ladies, isn't it? My husband, with full emotion in his eyes, patted him and said, yes, son, she is the only lady who listens to men. Actually, that quiz between my kids and Alexa was very interesting. But that turned out to be futile when my son started futile when I came to know that my kids are setting morning alarm at 3 a.m. with horror movie sound to test how brave their parents are. Now my kids, they are scared of small cockroach and using artificial intelligence to test parents' courage. New generation kids. According to my fully charged husband, Alexa can do anything. She can monitor thermostat, water heater, lighting, switches, music, everything. After knowing Alexa's reach, I was afraid to use the bathroom in the house. To impress me, he continued, Darling, she can also help you in the kitchen. She can monitor your grocery list too. While cooking, she will guide you with better recipes. And while cleaning, she will continuously entertain you by telling jokes or playing music. She can play any song of your choice. Let's test it. Apparently, the first song he asked to play was a silent love song. And she played the pop. I told him she's not your wife to follow your all orders. For that, you have to learn her American accent. And most important, with politeness. My husband's life's only ambition is to lie on a sofa and control the whole universe from his phone. New generation husband. I tried to bring him back from his virtual world to real world, but Alexa was proving to be better than me in demonstrating knowledge and emotional intelligence. What next? If you can't beat her, join her. I decided to make a friendship with Alexa to become new generation Toastmaster. I asked her, Alexa, would you please help me in making my humorous speech? I thought it was my genius thought. But after 3 to 4 retakes, she understood my question and replied directly, Sorry, still I'm learning. Alexa, you're brilliant. Please help me to add some humor. She said, humor is defined as causing laughter or amusement. But for that laughter, I need punches. Oh, not a real punch, obedient lady. Please, please help tell me any joke to add in my speech. She started. Here is a joke for you. If you are feeling cool, how to get warm? Go and stand in the corner of the room because it is at 90 degrees. Alexa, Toastmasters are already hot by attending online meetings sitting at the corner of the room. Please help me to make them cool. She switched on AC of my room. Friends, it's better to rely on human intelligence, even on your own intelligence, than this artificial intelligence. See, with my intelligence, you are laughing and enjoying. But Alexa's intelligence will infect your whole day with her confusions and reminders. So, keep distance, stay safe. This is new generation assistance. Contest chair.
Thank you, Pradnya. We will have a minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. let us welcome contestant number 2, Deepti Potnis, with a huge round of applause. Deepti, have you unmuted yourself and the video switched on? Thank you.
Yes.
Have you pinned the timer 01 and the timer
Yes.
is visible on your screen? Thank you. Please repeat after me. This is an audio video check for DTAC 2020.
This is an audio video check for DTAC 2020.
I can see and hear you well. Judges, please keep your screens on speaker view to enable clear judging. Deepti Potnis, you and I, Deepti Potnis.
Thank you. If life throws lemons at you, make lemonade. What if life throws questions at you? Sip the lemonade and pass the questions to Google or YouTube. I prefer YouTube over Google. Google tells you how, but YouTube shows you how. I was in love with YouTube head over heels that my heart would often sing. You and I in this beautiful world. Crazy, right? Contest chair, panel of judges, distinguished guests, fellow Toastmasters, good morning. I am a good driver. I can drive anyone crazy. I have been driving like this in India for the past 20 years. Don't calculate. I have been driving since childhood. Coming to Qatar, I realized that driving in Hindi is completely different than driving in Arabic, just like writing. For more clarification, I asked my darling, YouTube. It fed me with loads of information and I became like this. Anyways, I was impressed, so I joined one online driving class. Even before I started with my road training here, I had already got a license from YouTube. Full of confidence, I went swaggering to the driving class. I boasted so much about my driving expertise in front of my trailer that he got scared. On the very first day, I insisted him that I'll be taken to a roundabout. And poor fellow did. As we reached a roundabout, I bumped into the roundabout, turning to my left. And I was surprised to see all the stupid drivers were coming onwards to me. Did I mention that I had joined a driving school from UK with the right-hand side drive? Now you know why are they removing all the roundabouts from Qatar. After the roundabout incidents, my trainer went nuts. He started talking round and about, but never came around. Stress is the cause of your failure, said my always stressed husband after the first test. But my darling YouTube offered me a number of stress busters, mantras to cure stress, positive affirmations, and I appeared for the second test with positive affirmations. I greeted the test inspector. This is a great day. All the good things are on my way. Little did I know that I had put my foot in my mouth, or maybe his mouth. Talking to the test inspector is a foul. After the second failure, my brother-in-law from Switzerland tried to console me. He said, "You are lucky. In Switzerland, if you fail twice in driving test, you have to consult a psychiatrist to check my mental stability." I consulted Dr. YouTube and it prescribed me various types of meditations, self-hypnosis, and EFT tapping 3 times a day. But I opted for EFT tapping all the times of the day. Even though I'm nervous about the driving test, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. After this, my husband received many worried calls. Hey Abhay, are you okay? Hope all is well on family front. Saw your wife yesterday. I guess I tapped the test inspector also on the wrong side, and he refused to give me a license. After 3 failures, I was desperate. And to worsen the situation, my husband deleted YouTube and anything and everything that looked like a tube from my mobile. At this very point, I attempted my 4th and last chance of driving test. Test inspector started talking to me. I was confused whether to answer him or not. He asked me to drive rash and aggressively. I obliged, completely losing the hope of passing. This time, I answered the inspector while driving. I waved with my left hand and leg while taking a sharp left turn. I drove rash and aggressively. I could swear I killed a cat or a pigeon. Or was it a flying cat? The test inspector was pale and sweating, trying to reach to any helpline by stretching his arms and legs, hoping that he wouldn't die before he sees his son graduating from the college. And the result, you know, I passed. Do you know why did I pass this time? Because I did not rely on YouTube. I believed in iTube. So friends, if life throws lemons at you again, don't bother making yourself a lemonade. You already made it. Try something new. Order a few tequila shots. And then go and check who is throwing lemons at you. Contest chair, over to you.
Thank you, Deepti. We will have a minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Let's welcome contestant number 3, Priya Shembekar, with a huge round of applause. Priya, is your microphone unmuted and your video switched on?
Yes, microphone is unmuted and video is switched on.
Thank you. Have you pinned the timer 01 and the timer visible on your screen?
I'll do that. Yes, I have done.
Thank you. Please repeat after me. This is an audio video check for DTAC 2020.
This is an audio video check for DTAC 2020.
Thank you. I can see and hear you. Judges, please keep your screens in speaker view. Priya Shembekar, I have to fall in love. I have to fall in love. Priya Shembekar.
Thank you. I heard people talking about Nisha auntie. She is so courageous to fall in love. Only courageous people can fall in love. My tender mind captured an equation. Being courageous is equal to falling in love. Since then, motto of my life was, I have to fall in love. Contest chair, judges, and fellow Toastmasters. My grandmother preached, love thy neighbors. Okay, I went to my 8 years old chubby chick's neighbor and I said, I love you. Before he could react, my grandmother heard what I said and she totally forgot what she preached. And then, that day I learned 2 things. Don't believe everything your grandmother preached. And second, falling in love is painful. But I was determined. I have to fall in love. In high school, our principal said, school is your second home. Love your teachers. Ooh, la la. I looked at my physical education teacher, the tall, handsome. I went to him and said, Sir, I love you. He held my tender hand and but I was determined. I have to fall in love. I decided to try my luck at the most ideal place according to the movies. Yes, the college. I started practicing to pick up books looking into someone else's eyes. I tried. My dupatta is in air most of the times. Unfortunately, for all the lectures, boys used to sit in canteen. So those sparkling reactions never happened. I got graduated, but my love was not even in kindergarten. Grow up, love, grow up. I have to fall in love. With time changes everything. But my desire, no. And I realized it when my father's friend got me a job and my mission to fall in love got activated. Next day, I made myself up with some makeup. My dad dropped me in front of company's gate. I closed my eyes and tried to feel essence of love. I opened my eyes. Savitri Bai Women Industries. Oh, it was the company for the women, by the women, of the women. And me, a disappointed woman again. Workout, Priya, work. Yes, I joined gym. to see if I can work out something there. But after a few days, I lost all the hope and not even weight. No handsome motivation. But now, what to do? I thought trying to be healthy didn't help. Can I ignore my health and see? Yes, I decided and I stopped eating apples because an apple a day keeps doctor away. But if your doctor is handsome, keep apple away. Yes, I started making regular visits to the doctor. Handsome doctor. And after a few months, the doctor got married to gym instructor. And I started eating apples again. Can't help. Marriages are made in heaven, but they're performed on this earth so that people like me can visit and find an eligible bachelor. I started visiting marriages, and trust me, I found juicy gulab jamuns, spongy rasgullas are more interesting than those doctors, professors, and engineers. I fell in love, but with the food. Meanwhile, my mother started making preparations for my arranged marriage. Mom, I want to fall in love. With the whom? The handsome, dashing Bollywood superstar Salman Khan. Do you know he don't believe in relationships? What if he gives you divorce? Imagine the alimony I will get. 400 crores, foreign tours, parties, beauty treatments. Nothing doing. You will marry Vinay. I got married to poor Vinay. But after 18 years of marriage, I can confidently say falling in love is not equal to being courageous, but pretending to love same person for 18 years is more courageous. Contestant.
Thank you, Priya. We will have a minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Let us welcome contestant number 4. Sunil Kumar Menon with a huge round of applause. Sunil, is your microphone unmuted and your video switched on?
Yes, it's unmuted and video switched on.
Great. Have you pinned the timer 01 and the timer is visible on your screen?
Yes, I've just pinned him and he is visible on my screen.
Thank you. Please repeat after me. This is an audio video check for DTAC 2020.
This is an audio-video check for DTAC 2020.
Thank you. I can see and hear you well. Judges, please keep your screens on speaker view. Sunil, Kumar, Menon. Yours truly, the Malayali. Yours truly, the Malayali, Sunil Kumar Menon.
Thank you. All those who know Dr. Ralph C. Smedley, say I. Thank you. Now, all those who know at least one Malayali, say Ayo. Thank you. Now, all those who are wondering, who is a Malayali, say, never mind, I will explain. Malayalis are people like me, an owner of Lulu, Mr. Yusuf Ali, and all those hundreds who run groceries and restaurants near your home. We speak Malayalam, and we come from a small Gulf country in South India called Kerala. Our state is also called God's own country. But God's countrymen are called many names. Mallu, Bloody Mallu, Malabari, and so on. Today, I am going to change your perception about the Malayali. Contest chair, honorable judges, and all my fellow Malayali and non-Malayali Toastmasters and guests, good morning. They say, once a Toastmaster, always a Toastmaster. One night I had a dream. At the end of my Toastmasters journey, a sergeant at arms with wings escorted me through a pathway among the clouds. At the end of that pathway, there was a T-junction. And at the T-junction was seated behind his desk, Dr. Ralph C. Smedley. To his right, the pathway led to a dark, dull gate with a sign, Hell. And to his left, the pathway led to a bright, shiny gate with a signboard, Toastmasters Heavenly Convention. Dr. Smedley immediately recognized me. Malayali Toastmaster? I humbly replied. Dr. Smedley immediately changed his tone. What were you Malayalis up to in 2019-2020? I also changed my tone. Ayyo, what happened? You Malayalis had raided my district 116 in 2019-2020. Your district director Malayali, immediate past district director Malayali, CGD, finance manager, administration manager, logistics manager, realignment chair, 2 out of 3 on the advisory board, 9 out of 22 area directors and 2 out of 4 division directors were Malayalis. Hearing this, I was stunned. I had only one reply. What's the problem? What's the problem? Dr. Smedley, Sunil Kumar Menon, Raghavan Menon, Deepak Menon, your Toastmaster International President that year was Malayali. I District 116. You didn't see? It was a global phenomenon. And Dr. Smedley, Toastmaster is not the only organization where you find Malayalis. Wherever you go, we are there. Why? Because we are from God's own country. Just as God is everywhere, God's countrymen also. Everywhere. Why? To spread God's name. At least when people will see us, they will say, oh God, yet another Malayali. Dr. Smedley continued his interview. You guys have been in Toastmasters for so long. How come you have not improved your accent and diction? Originality, doctor. Originality. You know, in our native place, all native speakers speak in this accent and diction. Then why copy another native speaker? And you know, doctor, the word Malayalam is a palindrome. If an Arabic reader reads it from right to left, rest of the world reads it from left to right, it will mean the same, Malayalam. And that sums up the integrity of a Malayali. Go east, go west. Malayalam in us will never rest. And Dr. Smedley, you only taught us learning happens best in the moments of enjoyment. For us, that is Malayalam. Dr. Smedley continued his interview. Can you share one leadership skill that you learned in Toastmasters? Sure, sir. All those ignorant souls who landed in hell for not joining Toastmasters, I will convert them into members. And then we will have clubs, areas, divisions, one full district in hell, sir. This side in 1 year, here, Toastmasters Heavenly Convention. There, Toastmasters one hell of a convention. District 1 heaven, District 1 hell. And then intergalactic English speech contest, intergalactic alien speech contest, intergalactic Malayalam speech contest. I am brimming with ideas, sir. We can do it. We can do it. Dr. Smedley was dazed. He cleared his throat and said, Mone, son, you do anything. But please don't change the name of hell to Smedley's Distinguished District. Saying that, Dr. Smedley disappeared, and I also woke up from my sleep. My dear non-Malayali friends, we Malayalis are like this only. Leadership oozes out even during our sleep. You know, in India, 80% of trade union leaders are Malayalis. But in the Gulf, unions are not allowed. Then where to channel all this potential? That is why we have so many Malayali servant leaders in Toastmasters. We have the passion. You show some compassion. Then only your perception will change, and one day you will say, oh God, I love these Malayalis. Friends, if any of you require any support, don't reach out. Just stretch out, and here you will find yours truly, the Malayali. Contest chair.
Thank you, Sunil. We will have a minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Let us welcome contestant number 5, Ajaya Rogiye, with a huge round of applause. Ajaya, is your microphone unmuted and your video switched on?
Yes, sir.
Thank
Done.
you. Have you pinned the timer 01 and the timer is visible
I'll
on your
just do it now. 1 minute. Yes, I did it.
Thank you. Please repeat after me. This is an audio video check for DTAC 2020.
This is an audio video check for DTAC 2020.
Thank you. Judges, please keep your screens on speaker view. Ajaya Rogiye, my gym resolution. My gym resolution, Ajaya Rogiye.
Thank you. How many of you regularly hit the gym? Very few. I could imagine that. And now, how many of you regularly think about gym but hit the bed? Overwhelming numbers. I knew it. Don't worry. Most of us are sailing in the same boat. Good morning, contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished judges. How do you all start your day? Usually, my day starts with stepping on the weighing scale. Oh God, wrong reading. Let me shed few kilos. Again, wrong reading. You know what? Some days my mirror shows me thin. And some days like a bean bag. And thanks to my faulty weighing scale and my mirror that I never realized when I transform from a flower to a cauliflower. And that's when I made a resolution to reduce few kilos. But going to the gym and working out alone is so boring, isn't it? So I convinced my friends Bindu and Sunita to join me. We landed in the nearest gym. One handsome guy asked, "Madam, are you looking for a gym?" "No, we are here to buy fish. Of course we want to join the gym. Whom should we speak?" "Madam, I am the right person. I am personal trainer here. If you enroll today, madam, there is an offer going on. You will get a discount and one free session." We jumped with the joy and enrolled after hearing the two magical words, offer and free. After reaching home, the first thing we did is created a WhatsApp group, Gym Warriors. And then we went shopping. We spent a lot of time in shopping and gossiping. But it is so sad that gossiping doesn't burn calories. Then we headed to the food court to pay one last tribute to 3 Ps: pizza, pasta, and pastries. We didn't just eat, we binged. Returned back home with the full stomach and the empty pocket. Next day morning, it was so difficult to come out of the bed. Is it not possible to lose weight while staying in the bed and watching exercises on TV? Anyway, we set off for the show with our branded outfits. As soon as we reached, our trainer took us to the treadmill. "Madam, this is treadmill, this is elliptical. We know all the machines." Sunita replied immediately. "Okay, madam, then you see which one you prefer. I will be back in some time." We immediately hopped on the treadmill and did exactly why we came here. Yes, clicked selfie and updated our status on Facebook and Instagram. Hashtag gym resolution at gym, feeling excited. My friend Bindu switched on the TV and managed to find out Food Network channel even before starting the treadmill. Meanwhile, Sunita and I jogged for almost an hour or so. That's what we thought. But it showed only 15 minutes. Who named it treadmill? It should be treadmill. Few minutes later, our trainer came. Madam, if you finish this, I'll give you a free session today. Oh God. After the treadmill, we were so exhausted that we didn't want to do anything extra. But he said, it's free. We have to try it, right? By now, the gym warriors turned into penguins. Yet somehow reached the activity room. Okay, madam, touch your toes. Oh God, can I just wave? I want to maintain social distancing from my feet. Okay, madam, then let's do sit-ups. Ups? Look, I don't do ups. I only do downs. Because up defies gravity. Gravity is a law. And I am a law-abiding person. Madam, try again. Oh God, we were trying hard. Couldn't even move our feet from the ground. One serious thought came to my mind. Would I be able to sit on the toilet seat tomorrow? And the most awkward moment was we were wearing Nikes, but we just couldn't do it. Finally, our trainer had to book us on Uber back home. After that day, the gym warrior never dared to look at that gym again. Ladies and gentlemen, resolutions are made to be broken. So don't think too much. Next year, make exciting resolution, take pictures, post it on social media, and make sure resolutions must remain resolutions. Don't try to practice it and make a mess out of it. Over to you, contestant.
Thank you, Ajaya. We will have a minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Let us welcome contestant number 6, Sheik Abdul Kader Malik, with a huge round of applause. Sheik, is your microphone unmuted and your video switched on?
Yes.
Thank you. Have you pinned the timer 01 and the timer is visible on your screen?
Yes.
Thank you. Please repeat after me. This is an audio video check for DTAC 2020.
This is an audio and video check for DTAC 2020.
Thank you. I can see and hear you well. Judges, please keep your screens in speaker view. Sheik Abdul Kader Malik, President Sheik. President Sheik, Sheik Abdul Kader Malik.
Thank you. Contestants, Toastmasters, and guests, good morning. In year 2012, I became president of Indian Club Toastmasters. I didn't look like president, but no one was interested. Our club had only a few members. Regular meeting looked like a scam meeting. I was president. Others were past presidents. However, I was the leader, but no followers. I had to follow members. But area director followed me for DCP gold. At least I had one follower. In government, directors report to president. In Toastmasters, directors will tell you what to do. If you don't do, they will do your job. Once area director asked me, why do we have only a few registrations for workshop from your club? I said 100% registered. Our club strength is only that much. Area director immediately joined our club. Our VP Education, Toastmaster Anand, and I worried about attendance. Anand said, I will bring people. You arrange speaker for our meeting. He brought an unimaginable audience. His daughter and her nursery friends. But I arranged the best speaker, my son. We became family friends. Once, Mr. Surya came to our meeting as a guest, hoping to improve his English. I impressed him with my English. He asked, Sheik, which language are you speaking? I said, pure British English. Poor Surya joined our club immediately as a mentor to president and later a mentor to many. His mentee, Toastmaster Ravi Sankar, thought, if someone like Sheik can become president, why can't I become division director? Trust me, I am his motivation. See how leaders are made. My wife needed no motivation. She married me and she became a leader. I tried to impress her. All people respect me like a leader. So, you please respect. She said, respect to you. You are a lion only outside. But at home, you are a cat. I understood. I am a servant leader. Servant in home, leader in Toastmasters. However, my personality improved only outside of home. Personality means inner confidence, not appearance. But believe me, I look better in Facebook because I post only my full suit pictures in Facebook. Many people message me, sir, I follow you in Facebook. You seem to be a big shot in Doha. Are you a sheikh? Any vacancy in your company? In reality, I am a technician, always in dirty overall. But I told them, even in this COVID situation, many big jobs are on offer, like president in my Toastmaster company. Sir, I don't have any experience to become president. No need experience, just join. Sir, salary? No salary. But you have to do all the work. Instead, you have to pay them. They unfollowed me immediately. Nowadays, everyone calls me President Sheik. I wanted to become president of something like Qatar Toastmasters Club. They say it's okay, we can manage. But Qatar Laughter Yoga Toastmasters Club made me president this time. Club had only 8 members. Our district appointed 2 coaches for our club to get 10 DCP goals. I enrolled 2 coaches as members. Area director called me, Sheik, add another 10. I just added again. Division director stopped calling me, afraid of being added. Nowadays, many guests attend our meeting. To encourage them, I tell, Toastmasters transformed me. Looking at me, they say, but we don't find any transformation in you. However, they get impressed with the Toastmasters. So they join in another club. Other clubs are growing. District appreciates me because they want president distinguished district. But our club wants only president for the next term. Dear Toastmasters, am I not a good president? And aren't you motivated to become a president? If not, close your eyes and look at me. It may feel better. Contestant.
Thank you, Sheik. We will have a minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Let's welcome contestant number 7, Hitesh Savaliya, with a huge round of applause. Hitesh, is your microphone unmuted and your video switched on?
Yes, my microphone and video is on now.
Thank you. Have you pinned the timer 01 and the timer is visible on your screen?
I'm doing it now. Yes, done.
Thank you. Please repeat after me. This is an audio video check for DTAC 2020.
This is an audio video check for DTAC 2020.
Thank you. I can see and hear you well. Judges, please keep your screens on speaker view. Hitesh Savaliya, exit visa of Pisa. Exit visa of Pisa, Hitesh Savaliya.
Thank you. That was the moment of great relief. The Ministry of Interior had finally issued exit visa for my pizza. My Ministry of Interior is very close to my heart. At times, it gives breathless experiences. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, good morning. I love pizza. Last Valentine's Day, I had a delicious, spicy, tandoori paneer pizza for dinner. Next morning, I woke up with high hopes to bid farewell to my pizza. But my Ministry of Interior did not issue exit visa for my pizza. Khalewale. Let pizza be touring for a day. I had 2 full meals during the day, yet there was no luck. So at night, I took a glass of hot water and I went to bed. Being a chemical engineer and working in oil and gas field, I studied that millions of years ago, under the thermodynamic conditions of temperature and pressure, the organic compounds in the earth have converted into hydrocarbon gases and liquids. But I have witnessed this phenomenon within a day inside my tummy. With sufficient pressure of 2 additional meals and hot water on top, all the organic components of my pizza converted into toxic hydrocarbon gas mixture. The gases were bumping and jumping inside my tummy to escape. By the way, there are many terms for these gases, but I have come across a really creative one on Google, and that is thunder down under. I also found that there are some scientists who have done research on these gases. They are really courageous because in order to do a research, first of all, they have to collect sample of the gas. But how? They found that 99% of these gases contains oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, and methane. These are odorless and innocent gases. But the remaining 1% gas with toxic hydrogen sulfide is the real culprit. A word of caution. If you are in a situation where you need to release your gases, never ever sit by flames because these gases are flammable and it can explode. You might end up hurting some important parts of your body. Especially if you are planning a candlelight dinner date, your romantic date might turn into traumatic date. Also, these gases can come out at a motoring speed of 10 kilometers per hour. No wonder some people have holes in their clothes. So, my struggle for exit visa continued throughout the day. In the morning, I boarded metro. There were a lot of people in the coach with positive hopes for the day. I went to the corner of the coach to strategically position myself. Within minutes, the hydrocarbon gases inside my tummy tried to get down because it is trained, no? I told them, hey, this is not the right place. After a long debate, finally, I let them get down in mute mode. The next station came and there were 3 gentlemen sitting next to me. They started walking towards another corner of the coach. Eh? Am I the problem? Or they also have the same problem? The day passed. In the evening, I went to yoga classes. After initial warm-up, our yoga teacher asked us to do Pavan Mukt Asana, means gas release posture. Believe me, I was the most ideal person to perform this asana, but I was worried about others in my class. The teacher asked us to close the eyes and do the asana. There was pin drop silence for a minute as I performed this asana in mute mode. When I opened my eyes, I saw teacher in the extreme corner of the hall and 5 students were running towards the gate. I felt this is too much. I went to a doctor. He gave me a syrup to fix the issue. Within hours, I got emergency call from my ministry. I immediately rushed to my visa counter. Finally, my pizza got exit visa. It was thundering, roaring, and emotional farewell to my spicy tandoori paneer pizza. Later, I realized my ministry had issued me multiple exit visas valid for 2 days. So I had to send my family to my friend's house as I got really busy with departure. Friends, I strongly believe in the quote, when life gives you a lemon, make lemonade. But in my case, when someone offers me a pizza, I make hydrocarbon gases a lot. So after 2 days of sick leave, I returned to office and my colleagues welcomed me with a lunch treat. And in the lunch, it was spicy tandoori paneer pizza. But suddenly, I received a warning message. Pandemic? Ministry? No exit visa? No departure? Contest chair.
Thank you, Hitesh. We will have a minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Let's welcome contestant number 8, Eyad Hudaib, with a huge round of applause. Eyad, is your microphone unmuted and your video switched on?
Yes, my microphone is unmuted and my video is switched on.
Thank you. Have you pinned the timer 01 and the timer visible on your screen?
Yes, I have, and the timer is visible on my screen.
Thank you. Please repeat after me. This is an audio video check for DTAC 2020.
This is an audio video check for DTAC 2020.
I can see and hear you well. Judges, please keep your screens on speaker view. Eyad Hudaib, fear. Fear, Eyad Hudaib.
They say there is always a first time for everything, like when you deliver your icebreaker. My first time to the theme park was when my school took me and my friends there. But as I used to see on TV, in theme parks, people were happy and laughing. But in this one, they were screaming. On TV, people were eating popcorn and pizza. But in this one, they were vomiting and exiting. On TV, girls were wearing miniskirts. But in this one, they were wearing almost nothing. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I was with my friends tuned in to the most gorgeous girl in our class when she was saying, I want my man to be so brave. The competition is on and showing off my bravery became my goal. But the only thing that stands between my bravery and her was a huge roller coaster we're about to ride. My friend Faisal, the brave one, was first. 5 minutes later, his voice screaming was all over the theme park. If he felt that way, how am I supposed to feel? Let me sit next to her and take my chances. Our cart is transcending up. She looks at me and says, yeah, can you put your hands in the air when the cart goes down? Of course, I can wave them in the air like I just don't care. Okay, can you take a selfie of us when the cart goes down? A selfie? Habibti, I can make a Zoom call if you want. Okay, can you? Yes, I can. Would you also like me to unbuckle my safety belt? Then I realized that the view in my eyes is slowly shifting from the sky to the tiny people on the ground. And before I know it, the cart drops down, and with it, I lost my bravery. My plan was to impress. Instead, I was a total mess. But it doesn't matter now. I just need to hold on to something. So I'm trying to reach the safety bar, but I ended up dancing ballet. But I managed to reach to her hand and grabbed it tightly until the end of the ride. And it's over now. I'm so ashamed. In a minute, I went from Prince Charming to Mickey Mouse. She looks at me and says, Eyad, I love how you held my hand. It was romantic. Let's go to the next one. Next one? Like everyone nowadays, I Googled fear of and immediately suggested fear of snakes, fear of public speaking, and fear of people not laughing at your jokes. So I typed, how to overcome fear of roller coasters and slides. Apparently, there are two strategies. One, you start small with the least scary roller coaster and build it up gradually. And two, you start big. And of course, there's a third one. Start praying. Our next attraction is a water slide called the Leap of Faith. When I saw it, I realized that I need a lot of faith to take the leap. We climbed the stairs higher and higher until it became so quiet. I could hear the flying birds. She asks me and Faisal to go on first. The lifeguard places Faisal in a capsule and pushes the button. 3, 2, 1. He disappeared. And I'm next. The lifeguard showed me how to cross my arms, legs, toes, but not how to place my head. So I called him. Excuse me. He didn't hear me. I panicked. Excuse me. And then it became so quiet in my head with one clear thought. What if he pushes the button while I'm in this position? Open the door! Open the door! The guy panics. What's wrong? Are you okay? Both of them are looking at me now. How do I place my head? And also, can I wave my hands in the air like I just don't care? No. 3, 2, 1. Do you really want to know what happens next? Let me put it this way. Luckily, it was a water slide. I was already wet. And the girl? I wasn't her Prince Charming, but she was the eldest of 7 sisters. If there's something that I have learned from this journey, it is that yes, there's always a first time for everything, but it shouldn't be our last, because fear and courage go hand in hand. In order to be courageous, we need to face our fears, and I am willing to face my fears. What about you guys? Do you have fears? Are you willing to face them? Say yes, even though I can't hear you. Someone said no. Probably I woke up my neighbor. Let me give you this advice. When you face your fears next time, whether you start small or big, just make sure to wear dark trousers. Over to you, contest chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Eyad. There will be 3 minutes of silence now for the judges to finalize their ballots and subsequently submit to the chief judge. Ladies and gentlemen, it was indeed a fabulous contest. We have been driven through Doha with Dr. Doolittle. Oops, I think it was Dr. YouTube. And certainly, Alexa was certainly there to help to aid our humor. I have fallen in love both at school and with a true Malayali, or even better, Dr. Smidley. I followed Dr. Sheik with my gym resolution intact, without the fear to exit that disturbing pizza. Well, ladies and gentlemen, to recognize all the contestants' hard work and contribution at this level, we will be presenting them with a certificate of participation. I will do so in the speaking order. Pradnya Umrani. Deepti, Potnis. Priya Shembekar. Sunil Kumar Menon. Ajaya Rogiye. Sheik Abdul Kader Malik. Hitesh Savaliya. And Eyad Hudaib. And with that, my friends, concludes the District 116 Online Humorous Speech Contest 2020. That's it for me from now. We shall, of course, announce the results later. In the meantime, I shall hand over back to our MC, Mai Abuzaina. Mai.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sagunakar Pakala, for a well-conducted humorous speech contest. Hats off to our humorous speech contestants and our role players. As we always say, a sense of the humor makes a man handsome. Once again, I am Toastmaster Mai Abuzaina, and it has been my pleasure to be one of today's Masters of Ceremonies. I'll be introducing you to our next MC for today to move forward with the next segment of our program. 3 words that best describe our next MC: driven, passionate, and committed. Her Toastmasters journey began in 2016. She's currently a dual member of District 97, East Asia. At District 116 Qatar, she is District 97 Public Relations Social Media Manager. District 97 International Speech Contest 2019 and second place winner, and UNESCAP Volunteer for Women Empowerment. Let's welcome distinguished Toastmaster Grace Moran Blington with a round of applause.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster May, for the lovely introduction. It is indeed an honor to be joining you all on screen for this momentous milestone in District 116. Welcome to the second segment of DTAC Day 3, District 116 Toastmasters Annual Conference Online. Earlier on, we had the Humorous Contest, and there's something particularly special about being part of the shared online experience, that curious chemistry that occurs when people come together specifically to laugh. Indeed, humor is a frivolous entertainment. Now, as we move closer to close this Toastmaster year, with barely a month left to go, let's see how far we have reached and what's in it for us in District 116. And to elaborate further on our achievements as a district and the way forward, allow me to introduce to you our very own immediate past director. John Maxwell once said, "Leaders become great not because of their powers, but because of their ability to empower others." And we have among us a person who is the total embodiment of this definition, who believes that we rise by lifting others. He is the one who raised us to the glory of being the #1 district in the world during his reign as district director. A renowned chartered accountant, a rare combination of humor and hegemony. It's my honor to welcome our immediate past district director, distinguished Rajeswar Sundaresan.
Good morning. Good morning. I know it's very difficult to give a talk on a subject like this after a humorous contest. But that reminds me, thank you, Grace, for the nice introduction. And I think every time I hear a new type of introduction with new credentials, thank you very much. You know, in District Toastmasters Annual Conference, it was in Kuwait, probably 15 years ago. And I was representing this division in the district table topic contest. Those days, division, Qatar and Kuwait was one division, and the district comprised of 5 countries. And the DTAC started with table topic contest. And there were more than 500 people in audience and 2 world champions. And the first speaker was then, and even today, 40-year-old me, because don't count my age, and 5 years, just 5 years in Toastmasters. And the question was, table topic was, is it important to be first or right? I was really nervous. I answered saying that, I mean, it means getting it, whether it is getting it first or getting it right. What is more important? I answered saying that getting it right for the first time is the best thing to happen. Of course, I didn't get placed in that table topic contest. There will be better speakers with better concept and better ideas and better eloquent speaking ability those days, and that particular day who could do better. Looking back in that perspective, what I said, getting it right first time, last year in 2019, as the first time district, for the first time as Qatar as the first time district, making it #1 or the first in the world, made an assurance that we did everything right from day 1. So always it makes us think, doing it first right, is it possible to get first time right or get it right every time? With changes, talk with changes in evolution of time, technology, people, getting everything right, relative in every time, right? Everything right every time is tough task. But when I introduced last week our international president, Distinguished Toastmaster Menon, his district, District 82, won the #1 district in the world for 4 straight years, 4 successive years. In, I think sometime between 2006 to 2011, including the year when he was the district director of District 82. So what does it mean? There are 3 things that means when a district succeeds to become globally placed. Number 1, there is a clear focus on quality improvement. And that improvement is at the grassroots level of the member who comes with a lot of aspirations, a lot of expectations, a lot of pride. He is getting the benefit out of the program, which is nearly 100-year-old program. Second, they will never say enough. Enough means that insufficiency. Many people, in fact, we were validated as you are enough when we achieved last year world #1. But that validation was only for that year. It could be a beginner's luck, or you got things done by any means, but it gets reassured only when we repeatedly do things right way, at the right manner, so that the members at the bottom benefits out of it. So actually, I like a quote from Condoleezza Rice, was a foreign secretary in the US. She said, people who end up as first don't actually set out to do things to be first. They set out to do something they love. So when we do things as a part of a process of improvement, a process of leadership, as a process of learning, because Toastmasters is a learning educational organization, then we actually end up as first. So being first also means most of the time being the best. It also means that you're doing better than you had done before. So this year, we had to do something better than what you had done before. Then you are doing the best. Otherwise, it became the best of the last year only. So we had to do. So it depends on all of us to follow the rule. The rule #1, that is never be #2. So if you paint a picture, I think I saw District Director Raghavan Menon, DTM Raghavan Menon, coming out from the very beginning of the year about being #1. No, but that is painting a picture. And there is a nice saying from Norman Vincent Peale. He says, if you paint your mind a picture of a bright and happy expectations, you put yourself into a condition conducive to your goal. So if you paint your mind a picture of a bright and happy expectations, you put yourself into a condition conducive to your goal. So he was painting the picture for all of us to invent, because it is for the district, Qatar as a whole, to achieve something of value, something of expectations, something that we say is member benefit is passed on. So the district legacy is not built by its leaders, but by its members. That is what Deepak Menon said when he achieved the #1 district in the world. He said, no, leadership is not what made the difference. It is the members who aspired and achieved the world #1. So it is for all of us to achieve that. It improved the market value of our district. I'll leave you with a thought of quoting, from a movie called Shazam, which says, we all have a superhero inside us. It just takes a bit of magic to bring it out. In 3 weeks to go, all of us have that. Let us have that magic let us play the magic which is lying within us. to create something which is substantially achievable and substantially important and achievable. All the best to leaders and all the best to our district members at large. Over to you, MC Grace.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Rajeswar Sundaresan. You heard that right. Never be number two. Aim for number one. We have to picture it in our minds, so stay focused. I'm sure we can do it once again. District 116, right? Now, I hope you are as excited as I am to know the result. But before I welcome back our humorous speech contest chair, let me share with you.
Have you ever attended a conference before that literally changed your life? Well, it's time for you to discover what you really missed. It's time for you to discover DTAC.
In the past years, Qatar has witnessed a lot of breathtaking speeches, and Toastmaster members were strongly representing Qatar in every DTAC since 2003. Or in another word, 17 DTACs. DTAC 2019 was held in Qatar, and after a remarkable success of the conference, District 116 has continued to write more success stories. Let's have a look. Today's success story is written by everyone sitting in this hall, and it couldn't be done without the soldiers who have been working behind the scene. It's time now to open the curtain and welcome loudly and proudly team of DTAC 2020.
Thank you, Grace. Hello again, everybody. Now's the time to finally announce the award for the best of our humorous speech contest today. Contestants, please can I ask you to turn on your videos? Co-hosts, can I have a confirmation, please?
Yes, done. We can proceed. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Chief Judge.
Contestant, just hold on. Chief Judge is in the breakout room. She will be joining a while.
All right, I'll wait. It will not take long, probably, all the contestants. It's just a matter of few seconds.
By the time, can I take the group picture of all the contestants, please?
Yeah.
Smile, please. Maybe Toastmaster Priya, you can move a little right on your side. Thank you. Thank you. Contestant Chief Judge is here.
Right. Thank you, Chief Host. Chief Judge, may I now announce the winners?
Yes, you can go ahead with it.
Thank you very much. I would like to note that there have been no time disqualifications. All right then. The third place winner of District 116 Humorous Speech Contest 2020 is Hitesh Savaliya. Big congratulations, Hitesh. The second place winner of District 116 Humorous Speech Contest 2020 is Priya Shembekar. And finally, the first place winner of District 116 Humorous Speech Contest 2020, Sunil Kumar Menon. Well done, all of you. It was indeed an incredible show, and it was indeed my honor to be your contest chair today. And now it's time for me to sign out. Thank you, and I hand over back to our MC, Grace M. Moran. Grace.
Congratulations to all winners and to all contestants for reaching this far. You are all awesome. This ends the second segment of today's contest. We shall pause for the prayer and lunch break. Please stand by for more as we continue later on this afternoon for the other two contests. Once again, this is Grace Moran Billington. See you all again after the break. Reminder to our evaluation and table topics contestant and role players. Please log back by 2:10 p.m. for the contestants and judges briefing. We shall be doing parallel briefings for both contests.